Hi guys, welcome. Thank you for subscribing and liking. And this video, I'm basically gonna show you how to trade on Metatrader, how to set up your Metatrader, how to set up your indicators and so forth. Um, I know in my previous video I mentioned that I'm not gonna be too long, but I was surprised myself when I saw that the video went up for 20 plus minutes. But I'll try to make this one a bit short because I'm sure it, it just gets too long. But let's get started. Okay, firstly, my MetaTrader may look a bit different because I'm using the tablet. I'm using a tablet actually. So the only difference is that it's probably like on landscape mode. If you're using a normal smartphone, your on your smartphone it's gonna be on like portrait or something like that. But yeah, it's basically the same functions, nothing's different, everything's still the same. Okay, so and another thing, I just really want to apologize for the audio on the previous video. Really sorry about that. I know there's a few key points that most of you never catch on, but still working on it. Get it sorted out. Okay, let's get it. On your MetaTrader, you're gonna download it. You're gonna see that I only have one currency pair at the moment, which is Euro USD. Now you're gonna want to add currency pairs. What you're gonna do is when you go to your codes, okay, you're gonna go to your codes. You're gonna see the plus in the corner. So where it says codes, you see the plus and you see like a pencil, something like that. You press on your plus. You're gonna see forex, crypto indices, forex extended 1, forex extended 2. Okay, we're going into forex. Forex will mainly have your major pairs. So what you're going to do, you're going to just click on AUD USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, USD CAD, USD CHF, USD KPY. You're going to click on those. Those are your major pairs. You're going to just add those for now. If you want to add, like for instance, your gold and silver, you can add your gold. If you like an indices straight away, you trade Nasdaq, Germany 30, so forth, US 30, Dow Jones. You can add your NAS 100, Nasdaq, and then yeah, okay, you can go into GBP USD. Go into it. Okay, we need GBP USD. Maybe you've got an indicator you wanna add. For instance, you're gonna just press on the chart where you can 6, or you're gonna just press on your chart, tap on the chart. When you tap, you're gonna get M1, M5, M15, M30. M1 is 1 minute, M5 is 5 minutes. I'm trying to slightly rush this a bit, but I don't want to at the same time because I don't want the video to be too long. But I'll try and fit in everything in this video. M1, 1 minute. M5, 5 minutes. M15, 15 minutes. Your M's are your minutes basically. Your H1, H4, that's your hours. 1 hour, 4 hour. Daily, D1, sorry, daily. W1 weekly, MN monthly. Okay, so yeah, you see that if pattern. You're gonna click on that. Click on if pattern. Then on your left, you're gonna have average directional movements, index, Bollinger Bands, envelopes, etc., etc., etc. For now, we're looking for. You can add whichever one that maybe you watched a video on YouTube with someone explaining a specific strategy with certain indicators, and they show you how to put the indicators in, or you got a PDF for the strategy regarding an indicator. So for instance, what you're gonna do is, well, I'm gonna just put the relative strength index. Relative strength index. You click on it. Then now, what happens is it's gonna mainly be 14, but because I previously had it saved, there's your period there. You can set it to 14 if you want to. It depends on, but it depends what works for you. You're obviously gonna backtest your strategy that you're using, and then you apply to close. your pixel is the thickness of your moving average that's going to be set on your RSI. I'll show you an example. Okay, let's say 4, and I'll change that later on to show you. The color is the color that you want it, so I'll just leave it at blue for now. And yeah, the levels, you set it like where you want it to turn and stuff, like your peaks. Okay, I set it. As you can see, it's really big, like thick. Basically, it's a thick line. So now we don't want something like that. We'll change our pixel to 2. Okay, 2 looks reasonable. Leave it like that. Okay, I've shown you how you probably gonna set up your indicator. Now, for instance, let's say you analyze GBP/USD, you have a look at your RSI. Let me go to 5 minutes. Okay, just an example. Let's say your RSI is around here. This is just where I sit, around here, and that's gonna tell you that okay, now it's oversold. Yeah, oversold. No, sorry, man, overbought. Sorry, it's overbought. It's here at the top, overbought. So what you can do is you're gonna have to sell. What you do is you wanna sell. You're gonna press. You're gonna press your top right corner. Yeah, your top right corner, and then this is gonna come up. When this comes up, it's, you see these numbers that are changing right now. That's your lot size. The safest lot size is, like I said the last time, you would want to stick to 0.01. Okay, this is another thing. Depending on your account size, you trading according to your account size. You can't have a $50 account and then you're gonna come and use a lot size like this, or lot size like this, like this. Even if you have $100 account, 0.01, or maybe you can even 0.02 maximum, 1 or 2 positions with $100 accounts. The smaller your accounts, just 0.01, very safe when you stop loss. Okay, you set your stop loss. You set your lot size 0.01. You happy with that? This is your stop loss. You're gonna set your stop loss according to your analysis, like you've seen already. Okay, you selling, so your stop loss is gonna be above your entry. You say 36420. It's a bit tight. It's a bit of a tight stop loss. You'll set it somewhere here. You will modify stop loss. You take profits. Now with me, I don't like limiting my profits. Like I explained in the previous video, I trail stop. So as you can see, I would set my take profit. If I was to set a take profit, I would set it depending on my analysis. I'm just making an example. 3, 5, 6, 18. Set your take profit. A bit of a tight. You need to work on your risk reward. You can't set take profit and stop loss tight. Both of them can't be tight. So your take profit has to be a bit lower somewhere here. If you're selling, you want your take profit quite of a bit of a distance. Then when you're in profit, you just lock your profits or something like that. Okay, it's set on market execution. Then what you do is you either buy or you sell. And then you got a buy limit. Buy limit is when the market is buying. Like let's say you do your analysis, you set your trend lines and so forth. Let me make a quick example. Set your trend line like okay, here's a quick one. Here's a nice example. Let's say you wanna set your buy limit around here. You're gonna set your buy limit here. You're telling the market's gonna come down. It's gonna sell. When it gets to this point at 35300, let me say 35300. When it gets to 35300, it's gonna sell that. Then it's gonna go back up. As it's gonna sell, it's gonna pause it, and then when it goes up again, it's gonna trigger your buy limit. then it's gonna automatically open a trade for you. A buy position will be automatically open for you, and then you can, at the same time, while it's, yeah, buy limits, you setting your take profit, your stop loss accordingly to what it was set here. Then you have buy limits, sell limits. Buy limits and sell limits, the same applies, just that it's the opposite directions. Buy stop, for a buy stop, it's similar to your sell limits and buy limits, just that when the market comes down here, where did carry on, if you set a buy stop and a carry on sell, it's gonna automatically trigger. It's not gonna wait to go back up or anything like that. It's gonna just trigger, and then it's gonna trigger, come back up or something like that. Yeah, it's gonna trigger automatically. It triggers your buy stop or your sell stop will just trigger. There won't be any limits or so forth like that. And yeah, that's basically it regarding positions, opening positions and closing positions. And if you have running positions, that's, I don't have any running positions at the moment, but those are going to be follow-up videos that I'm going to do, and I'm going to be opening video, creating videos to explaining how to close trades, how to close with minimum lot sizes, how to trail stop, and how when I have running trades, I'm going to show you how to set your stop loss, how to set your take profit and so forth. But just remember that market's going to be closed tomorrow. I'm not sure, I got an email from the brokers, but yeah, New Year's markets are going to be dead quiet, and yeah, just stay away from the markets. Even if they're open, it's going to be very, very, very quiet. So yeah, just analyze, or backtesting strategies, go through the market, take your trend lines, analyze and so forth. So yeah, try to make this video as short as possible for you guys, and I'll be dropping another video next year. Okay, thanks guys for watching, and please smash that like button, subscribe, and please share, comment, let me know what you think about the videos. So forth. I really appreciate it. Thanks.